Everybody, welcome back to the Tile Experts YouTube channel. Again, I'm Trevor, and I'm interviewing the owner of the Tile Experts, Oscar Hungsberg. Hey, Oscar, how's it going?
Doing good. Thank you, Trevor.
All right. So we were in our meeting earlier today, and you mentioned something interesting that, most companies should do is do a walkthrough at the end, and you call it the Walk of Excellence.
That's right.
So we're going to talk about today the Walk of Excellence. If you are in the Edmonton area and you're looking for an amazing tile company who does luxury kitchens and bathrooms, you're looking at the Tile Experts with Oscar. So let's jump into it. Tell me, what is the Walk of Excellence and where did you get the idea for that?
Yes. At our company, we study some material on a weekly basis, and we learned about systems to put in place. So the Walk of Excellence is one of them. At the end of our job, one of us, either my brother Ewald, the co-founder, or myself, we book it and we do the Walk of Excellence. So we got about 11 bullet points that we go through. We make sure that, planning, tile cutting, lippage, grouting, cleanliness, overall the entire project, the client is satisfied. And we just make sure that we go over every single little thing with them and finish the job on a good note. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's go through that list if you don't mind. We'll go through the Walk of Excellence step by step. What is point number one on the Walk of Excellence?
Yeah. The point number one is planning. So when we're doing a bathroom floor or a shower, we want to make sure that the pattern is done in a way that you minimize small cuts on the edges of the area that we tile. So that is bullet number one. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about number two? What is the second thing on the list for the Walk of Excellence?
So yeah, planning was the bullet number one, which we talk about placement, tile cutting. Number two, material inspection. So making sure that we don't have any tiles that are defective, because sometimes we have run into issues where whether it's a glossy material and then there's just a defect. So we finish and it's there's a tile in the middle of the whole area that we now have to rip out. So yeah, we make sure that when we are opening each box and we're about to install them, we check on this so that we don't run into these kind of issues.
All right. So what's the next thing on the Walk of Excellence?
Yeah, the next thing on the Walk of Excellence is the trim work. So on the edges of our tile, whether it's a floor or a wall, the factory edge, when it's not at the end of the area, we usually use a Schluter tile edge trim. And so we make sure that it's both installed correctly. There's no gap behind the wall, or if there is, there's a reason, whether it's the wall was unleveled or there's bows which are going to get fixed by a mutter. And then, is it flush to our actual tile so that it's perfect for the tile.
Right. So you want to make sure you have a nice clean install at the end of it, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So what do we talk about next on the Walk of Excellence?
The next thing we talk about is level, the tiles being leveled to one another. So sometimes when you use 12 by 24 tile or any of those that are rectangular and long, sometimes they come with a bow. So then we use these leveling clips so that we make sure to the best of our ability to make sure that all the tile doesn't have any lippage. When it is drastic and almost not avoidable, we do approach the client and say, hey, this material is really not great. We should not even install this. But if they still want us to, we can install in a pattern in such a way that we minimize. So that is another bullet point in our list that is important.
Okay. And, why is it important to do that?
Well, you wouldn't want to catch your toes while you're walking. It's just not a professional tile installation if it's not leveled and flat and smooth. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to catch it because you could actually cut your foot on a sharp tile like that,
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. So you're thinking about safety and the comfort of the guests or the homeowner, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So Oscar, what is the next thing on the Walk of Excellence you'd like to share with everybody?
Yeah. So the other thing is grout selection and how clean it was done. So, was the grout selected on the day that we did the in-person consultation? If not, at what point? So we make sure that we're always like one step ahead. And then, was it applied properly, and is it cleaned so that the client is turned over for the client to start using the area? And so when I talk about cleaning, which is the next point, how clean was the installer or the contractor on a daily basis at the end of the day? And then how clean was it left once we left the job site? Yeah.
All right. So it's not just enough to, clean up when you're done, when you're finished, but you ensure that your guys and gals are cleaning up as the job progresses. Is that right?
100%. Yeah. We don't want our client to get home from a long day at work and have to walk into a mess created by a company that is doing a renovation in your house. So we maintain the place tidy every day at the end of the day. Correct.
Right. Okay. So what is next on the Walk of Excellence?
The next thing of our Walk of Excellence is we actually do a walkthrough with the client themselves. We go through every area. We make sure that if they need to know anything about maintenance, we explain it then. Some clients are interested in finding out what grout sealing is. So whether you have a natural stone or it's just like the grout itself that they're interested in sealing, we discuss that, which there is some products that we can apply to protect the grout and protect the natural stone. And so we explain all of the things that was done, what was used, and even at that point in time, we discuss like a warranty with the client, make sure that they have peace of mind on that end. All is documented on our office. And just ask them any questions about the entire project throughout, what we did good, what could we do better. And that's about it. Yeah.
So you mentioned the warranty in the last comment. So maybe you can describe what your warranty is.
Yeah. So for our warranty, we warranty our installation for as long as they're on their home, provided that they go with one of our suppliers that we recommend. So.
Okay. And why is that?
Well, so the material that some of these other stores that you could go to often are just not as good of a grade material as our suppliers have. So for us to be able to provide that kind of warranty, we want to make sure that we're working with top quality material. Yeah.
All right, Oscar. So far, the list of excellence sounds pretty amazing. What is the next thing on the list you want to share with us?
Yeah. So the next thing is we take photos of the areas that we worked on. We take some videos as well. We do a video testimonial with the client, and we also request for a review on one of the platforms online.
That's amazing because, it's important for anybody who is in the trades, especially if you do good work like the tile experts, to get a testimonial from your clients, because if people are happy with the work that you've done, other people should know about it. And you have to be kind of concerned with companies that don't have a lot of reviews. Number one, how long have they been in business? Number two, maybe they're not doing the best work. So I know these guys have a great reputation and I would vouch for them no matter what. So what is the next thing on the list that you want to share with people so that they know what they're in for when they hire the tile experts?
Well, so on the list, it's really, do you have any friends or family that would like to get their space transformed?
Right. So asking for a referral.
Correct.
Yeah, that's amazing because a lot of businesses don't ask for that referral, right? And because they don't ask for the referral, they're probably walking past hundreds of thousands of dollars in work that they could have had, right? And you're also depriving somebody else of working with a great company. They might be looking for somebody who, to do a tile job. Let's say they need their bathroom done. They need a new floor put in, and they're searching around the internet, but you don't know that they're searching around the internet. So if you have a good experience with somebody and then you refer them someone that you had a really good experience with, then you're basically giving them a gift. You're giving them a gift of a good contractor who's solid, does good work, and for all the reasons that you love them, they'll love them too. So I'm glad that you guys are asking for the referral.
Yeah, thank you. Right. And that's pretty much a wrap for the Walk of Excellence.
All right. So there you have it, folks. We've got the Walk of Excellence here with the tile experts. If you're looking for a luxury bath or kitchen, talk to Oscar at the Tile Experts. They'll come in and they'll give you a quotation on your project. And they even have designers who will come in and help walk you through and design the bathroom of your dreams. Thanks, Oscar.
Thank you, Trevor.